Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This was a ton of fun to shoot and Yami was a great interviewer. If you want to find her other stuff, you can follow her on Instagram at CryptidChatGirl. But also, if you want to listen to her podcasts, you can find her pretty much anywhere that podcasts can be listened to. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
All right, so I am super excited. We have our first Cryptid Chat interview today, and that will be with our special guest. So I'm going to just turn it over to him so he can introduce himself, our special guest.
Hi. Hi, I'm Carter Reeves. I'm from the channel Mysteries Obscure. We make different videos on YouTube, and we're also on Instagram.
Yay! I'm like intro applause in here for everyone that's listening. So I'm super excited that you're here with us, Carter, and glad to actually face to face meet you for the first time.
I know, it's great. We've been talking a little bit on Instagram, but we never actually see each other face to face. So
Yeah.
nice to see you.
I think when technology works, all is in order, and then we're happy. And in this new day and age, this is how most of us are getting to meet each other anyway. So
Yeah,
completely understand. So I have loved the stuff that you guys do over at Mysteries Obscure. I know you guys only have one video yet, but your Instagram is so much fun, and I can't wait to see what you guys do. But describe the team in general. What is Mysteries Obscure?
What is Mysteries Obscure?
Yes.
So so this, trying to think of how to describe it. It's it's me and my friends, and I'm kind of researching stuff, and I have other people researching things. But for the most part, it's me and my friend Nathan, and along with several other friends, like my friend Brock, my friend Timmy, who flies the drone everywhere. But we go to these locations, like we just went to the Piasol Bird in Alton, and we just shoot videos and do just information stuff about them, and kind of just explore the area.
That's awesome. I have to ask, is the drone okay? I saw the drone took a tumble the other day.
It was rough. We were shooting a new episode about there's a legend of the 7 bridges here wherever I live, and we were flying under one of the bridges, and it hit the side of the bridge, and the entire arm kind of broke off.
Oh no.
The wires are all right, but the plastic part of the arm broke off. So he's looking to see if he can get a replacement for it, but we're not sure yet. The answer is not final.
The occupational hazards of researching sometimes get a little too intense.
Yeah, a little bit perilous.
One team, a third of a team member down, the drone.
Yeah, that he's hoping that he can get it fixed soon for the next shoot, but
okay. Yeah. We're gonna be sending positive vibes to the drone because we need to see those really cool aerial views.
Thank you. I think we need it.
That's really cool because I loved, especially in the video that you guys did with the Piasol Bird, which, by the way, I have been calling it the Piasol Bird forever.
Yeah.
And when I heard the video, when I saw the video, I was like,
yeah.
That's not what I've been calling it.
As you know, kind of new for the listeners, but I live in Illinois. We're from Southern Illinois, and that's about a 40-minute drive from where I live. And I was watching some other YouTube videos about it, and some of them were from people out of state who called it the Piasol Bird. And I looked in the comments, and everybody from Illinois were going off at the people in the video, and I was like, oh no. Because it's secondhand nature whenever it's just real close to you. But whenever you're out of state, you don't really know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay, now I feel better. Floridian, it's okay if I'm a Floridian calling it the Piasol Bird because I didn't know any better. But now I know, we all know better.
It's great either way. I kind of like the word, the Piasol Bird.
I feel better now. Mm-hmm. I feel a little bit redeemed in that. But you guys, that was a really great video. I loved it. I love the vibe that you guys have. it's very informational. Like for those of you who haven't seen the video, please watch it. Like you guys did a really good job with like the research, but also like just like the quirkiness you guys bring to it. I love it. It's very natural. You guys just kind of let it, whatever happens, flow as you guys are traversing the trails.
Yeah, yeah. We have it's not all smooth. We have a lot of outtakes, like a lot of them. And but we end up putting the video together. It works. But yeah.
I thought it was really funny. I was watching and I just happened to notice that when you guys head into that first cave, there's lots of like graffiti and art and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There's a rock in the front that just says in like cap locks graffiti, "Get lit." And I don't know why. That was like the funniest thing because I wasn't expecting that. And I don't even think you guys even noted that. I was just like,
Yeah, we were kind
I love
of
that.
whenever I was editing the videos, I was trying, the music in the background always sets the vibe and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very true.
And I had to like this like majestic, like kind of spooky vibe, and it was going over all the graffiti of just all the tags and everything. And like you can't control the tags or what anything says, but it's hilarious. Like some of the things, like I think you can hear me in the video say, look over there, that says "good suck," and then he just like goes over it and like doesn't acknowledge it at all. I give props to Nathan because he was filming a lot of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Brock were kind of tag teaming the gimbal thing, but he was trying to like skip over most of the graffiti, and I'm over here pointing out stuff to him, and he's like, "No, can't show that on camera." Which I mean,
family friendly.
Yeah. he was doing good. It was fun.
So Brock got lost for a little bit in the very beginning of the video.
He did, yeah.
Another occupational hazard, I guess, in what you do. You just could get lost out there. You never know.
Yeah, we were walking down the main track. We were actually walking down the path to the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know exactly where it was, but that's where it ended up leading. And he ended up turning down the wrong path. I don't think he knew that we were going the other way, but he was kind of like just trying to find something offhand, which he ended up did. He found the pentagram cave, and that it ended up working out.
Which is always fun. You just stumble across a pentagram cave.
It's, it happens sometimes.
I was like, that makes sense. I feel like I've seen so many videos, and even like watching like the travel channel, like Ghost Adventures and stuff like that. I feel like a good time, a pentagram just always pops up somewhere, and it's just like, oh, there it is.
That's how you know that you're having a good time.
But yeah. Right, exactly. This is a great video, though. I'm really excited to see what you guys bring out next. You guys did a really good job, honestly.
Yeah. So. I've been listening to a lot of your guys' stuff and a lot of your podcasts. And I love it so far. It's going great.
Thank you. It's funny when you were mentioning it takes a lot of outtakes, and it's true, not a lot of people realize, even podcast videos, whatever, it takes a lot to put into. Yeah. It's not always hit record and it comes out smooth and beautiful.
Yeah. It's a lot of with podcast, because I have several failed YouTube channels just out there on the internet.
Ooh, so they're out there. We may stumble across.
Possibly, yeah. But yeah, me and Nate did a podcast a while back ago called Empty Humor, and it was kind of like a comedy podcast, and a lot of that was just edited down, trying to find certain spots where you can snip the audio together without making it seem forced. That was a big part of it. There was a lot of just blank moments. But yeah.
I feel that. I feel that very much. So I have to ask, what got you started in the community? What got you interested in cryptids, in the supernatural, the legends?
So, I really don't have a certain point where I got into it, but it's kind of just always been there. And I've always been interested in the unknown and all the mystery about it. and I've been fascinated with like all the creatures and the monsters and all that. And I think a big thing was that I always heard my family, they are originally from New Jersey.
Mhm. Oh,
And like they grew up with the Legend of the Jersey. They lived in the Pine Barrens. Like they had a house like it was smacked out in the middle of the Pine Barrens, and they always heard about the Jersey Devil. And for some reason, that ended up sticking with me, and like I just love that story, and that kind of just opened up a gateway to all other things.
that is really cool. That is so. I'm taking it that that's the reason for the shirt too.
Yeah. I'm wearing my Jersey Devil shirt today.
Yeah, for those who obviously you're listening, you can't see Sport rocking the Jersey Devil shirt from Strangeology, and I'm rocking my Mothman Strangeology shirt. Unintentional shout out to Strangeology.
Yeah.
But speaking of like the Jersey Devil and Mothman and whatnot, like, so what is your favorite cryptid and why is it Mothman? What is
Mothman's a close second, actually. It's but definitely the Jersey Devil, my favorite. You know, the T-shirt, got it.
Hey.
But but Mothman is definitely a close second.
You gotta love a winged cryptid, right?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, they're both around the same family.
Yeah, right. It's winged
I mean,
like
they both have
cryptids.
wings. I don't know if there's any other similarities other than that.
I don't know. Like when I was watching the video you guys did, I was like, could it be related to Mothman? Is it, maybe it's like an extended cousin?
Yeah. It's just like that family member you don't really talk to, but it's just like a little bit away.
He moved far away, and like you see him like every few years for like a holiday. It's just like very extended contact.
Yeah, it comes on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would love if just like all the cryptids and stuff just have a Thanksgiving together. That is needs to happen.
Everybody brings their favorite dishes, and you see like the Piasa bird comes in, and they're like, "Oh no, don't bring that there. That's people. No, whoa."
It's just the specialties from the different parts of the world.
The rare delicacies that come with a cryptid Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great. So you must be so you're pretty familiar with the Pine Barrens. That's actually a place like I have on my like supernatural bucket list to go and visit. Like, do you have a supernatural bucket list? Like, is there like other places in the world, in the US, where you're like, I would love to just see what's going on there?
Yeah, definitely. Pine Barrens is one of them. Just like not necessarily like the whole like Pine Barren, because I've been there, but specifically like the Leeds cabin, where supposedly like the whole legend took place. Because I'm pretty sure, because last time I was there, I was actually about to go see it, but my sister, like, she doesn't like anything scary or like anything spooky like that. And my family was about to go see it, and she was just like not for that. So we ended up not going. But eventually, one day I'll get there.
I feel that I feel that. 100% me. I'm like, nah. It's just a little too spooky. Okay, it's good then.
Yeah. But then another one is Point Pleasant. I haven't been to a lot of places. I want to like see like the big hot spots.
Mothman Fest.
Stuff. Yeah, that's a big one. I actually haven't heard much about Mothman Fest. I follow the museum on Instagram, but I don't know like about the fest.
I have never gone. I know people who have gone, but it started like, from my understanding, it started like a small little festival, and then like it's grown every year, and it's just become like a hub of people like us that talk about stuff like this, and it's just like they flock there, no pun intended. And then I've seen people with like Mothman costumes and everything, or dressed like the Men in Black, and that's just like, to me, I feel like I walk in, I'm like, I'm home. These are my people.
Great.
We need festivals again.
I know, everything's like canceled. Like, it's like I normally like go to the conventions and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like we normally go to Comic-Con out here in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Like every like what is it, spring that it happens. But yeah, I want to start going out to like those kind of things because like you feel like you would be accepted there and like it's your kind of people. And we actually we got back from a vacation in Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
And we missed the National Bigfoot Conference by like
Oh,
3 days of like visiting there. Like I could have just visited for like one day, but
so close. This is right
yeah,
there. So close. That's true. I feel like those are like the places like we can like all connect because most of us really like we're, especially right now, we're all in our like own areas. So we're connecting through technology, through our podcast, through videos. But like those are the places where you, like you said, you're accepted. You can go around and be like, have you heard of the Jersey Devil? Yes, you
yeah.
have. All right, let's
Tell you a
talk about the
tale.
Jersey. Let's do this right now.
Yeah.
Have
You
like
just
a
have
3 hour long conversation
a
about the
group
Jersey
of people
Devil.
who love the stories. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
You just have a flock of people following you around the entire convention. It's just
Yes.
your group of people.
Need to get my Mothman costume in place and like just walk right into the Mothman Fest, wings a blazing, and be like, let's talk. Ask me about Mothman.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Like you can do like crazy costumes, like the people with like the like retractable wings or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like crazy. Some like things that people make.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing like the supernatural communities kind of becoming like more like socially acceptable,
Yeah, yeah.
if that makes sense. Like before, it used to be you'd learn like on books and maybe sometimes like TV shows and things like that, but like if you like openly like had like a bumper sticker on your car that said something about Bigfoot, like people would be like, and
Yeah,
now it's
yeah.
like Bigfoot, yeah.
Exactly. I used to whenever I think it was like a few like years ago, but there used to be this kid that I think we were like in a library or something, but I was like, oh, I can make a new friend, and he like because I was like reading like some book on cryptids,
Mhm.
and he was like, oh, I love Bigfoot, you know, like whenever random like his like that's all you like, you know,
Yeah.
but it's not like a huge, it's just like the general love of Bigfoot. And I was like, oh yeah, I got a ton of stuff to tell. I think I scared that kid away
Oh,
with all the stories of stuff. I was like, here, you want to hear more?
did you know? Have you heard about tapping? Have you heard about that?
I
Kids
can
like
tell you a
that.
whole bunch of stories. He just runs away.
I feel that. I feel that. But you know, that's what's really cool about like we're all people that are really passionate about these sorts of things, and like
Yeah.
now it's like becoming in a weird way okay. Like it's more okay to talk about like what you're passionate about, and like I feel like the more technology evolves too, like we have more evidence it's coming out too. So it's almost like, maybe those people aren't as crazy as they seem. Maybe there's
Yeah.
something to these legends, and it's also connecting us to like each other all over the world. So like I don't know about you, but like when I first started CryptidChat, like I had a good idea of some sorts of like legends and things like that, and like the big cryptids, you know,
Yeah.
Jersey Devil, Mothman, Bigfoot, and then like I dove in even just like surface level, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many more. Like,
Yeah. I just found out about Bat Squatch. The whole Bat Squatch thing. I had no idea what that was.
some people are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then people listening are gonna like. I always tell people just Google what I'm talking about. There you go. Somebody right now is googling Bat Squatch and is gonna have their
Yeah.
mind blown.
Things I actually, this is kind of like a foreshadowing for an episode we're going to do soon.
Ooh.
But I found out that in Missouri, about an hour and a half from where I live, there's a story of space penguins.
Oh, yes.
Where apparently like this farmer or something walked out in the woods one night, saw what he described as like a giant metal mushroom fall from the sky, and little space penguins walk out and then walk back in and go back up. I'm like, we have to do an episode on that.
So beautiful. It's so beautiful.
It's
The
like
things that exist out there.
Yeah, cryptids are weird in general, but then you start getting into the darker level of cryptids, and it gets like deeper.
There's some stuff out there
Yeah.
when you really dig. Let me tell you. That's so cool. You know what's funny is like I think I was like joking when I had we were talking about doing the interview, but like this is probably one of the few episodes where like we're actually talking about cryptids on CryptidChat,
The
which
actual
is
cryptid chat.
yes, which is I think like for me I was just like it's like if you want to talk about like cryptids, you want to get it right,
Yeah, yeah.
you know. And I'm saving the day where I do like a really big Mothman spectacular, but like you want to do it right. You want to do it right. So like I applaud you guys. Like when you were talking about the Pious Albert, like you guys did really good research. I love that. But like the cryptids, you want to get that right. Like so this is
Yeah.
like the first time we're cryptid chatting.
Yeah, you gotta, if you do a Mothman like a big Mothman spectacular, don't be afraid to like text me. I want to come to that.
I'm just gonna make my own tiny Mothman festival,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's gonna be the episode. Like we're just gonna the Mothman fan club will be this spectacular.
Yeah. It's just a big just community of Mothmen.
Exactly. So I have to ask, I know you kind of teased a little bit. So what are like some future plans for Mysteries Obscure?
Okay, so there's not like, I don't want to go too deep into it
Mm-hmm.
because I have like a lot of ideas for it. But two things are certain. We're definitely doing more cryptid case files.
Ooh.
And we have a second series on the way, which we're working on. That was the Seven Gates thing that I was talking to you
Mm-hmm.
about. And it's going to be called Into the Dark.
Ooh.
And it's basically, it's more of a ghost and supernatural aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be like going into haunted houses, going into like just like these real like haunted location type
Mm-hmm.
thing. So yeah, cryptid case files is more of like the cryptid aspect, Into the Dark, ghost aspect. We have a possibility of doing like a talk show thing kind of like this,
Ooh.
which we'll do a little bit more often, which we're not completely sure on that yet. We don't have the plans fully laid out, but that's possibly something we'll do in the future.
Oh, that's cool. I like that, the idea, because you guys have like your main outlet is your YouTube channel, so like you can do little segments and different things on there. Oh, that's exciting.
And yeah. I'm real excited for it. This is something I found that, so ever since this has been created, I found that it's just like something extra to do and something that I love like putting my effort toward and like time. And I found that because I haven't like, whenever I started this again, because I like always loved cryptids but never really did anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I have like the Instagram and the YouTube, like I found how much more that I like miss this like just subject, and how like nice all the people in the community are. And it's just like great that like I finally found that.
I agree 100%. Man, that's awesome. It's like a little cryptid blanket.
It is.
You come into the community and like you're embraced under these like little wings, and you're like, welcome to
Little
our club.
Mothman wing.
Little Mothman wings. Yes, it just comes over you. It's like, welcome to our club.
Yeah.
There's actually thousands of us.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm really excited to see like all the segments that you guys come up with and all that can come from that. And hopefully like this state of the world calms down a little bit so that we can like start to see you guys maybe at some of these festivals and things like that. So the fans can connect.
Yeah, do some live coverage at Mothman Fest.
Yes. Be like, oh my gosh, did you see that? That's so and so. Oh my god, do you see that? That's a Mothman costume, and it actually retracts the wings. Yes.
Yeah, I got to get one of those, those like square news reporter microphones you walk around. Has a little Mysteries Obscure logo on it.
That'd be great. What it's like right now, I think, what is it? It's like on TikTok, there's like the golden microphones that like sound really loud. I think it's like the carpool karaoke microphones. And just get one of them and slap your logo on it, and just like as people walk by, but hey.
Just like tape it around.
Yes, exactly, 100%.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah.
professionals here. We know what we're
Very.
talking about.
100%. We're communicating. That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
We're going to just like shower people with information, and it's okay to do it there because they're going to expect it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if anyone wants to get connected with Mysteries Obscure and follow you guys, like what's the main way that they can do that, or what's like the outlets that they should subscribe or follow or like?
So you can follow us on Mysteries Obscure on Instagram. And then if you look up on YouTube, Mysteries Obscure, then you'll find us. Pretty much anywhere that you type Mysteries Obscure, we're bound to pop up somewhere.
Yay!
But,
Yay! Give them a like, give them a subscribe, give them a follow,
yes, please.
comment on the photos.
Yeah, that
Bam it up.
if you guys watch the videos, please let us know what you think, because like that helps us make the videos in the future and like know what aspect to push towards, whether that be comedy or more information or
Yay! That's awesome. I know that we're going to be watching out for you guys here at CryptidChat, and we'll be sending you guys tons of love as the different segments and videos come, and we hope to see more of you guys as well. Maybe we'll do like, I don't know, maybe like, I'm trying to think, like time is weird right now.
it is, yeah.
Time is a very relative thing right now, but maybe we'll do like in like a few months, like a follow-up, like Mysteries Obscure now, like
Now versus then,
right?
how they've grown.
And we can get like we can get like we can get Nathan and Brock in.
Yeah,
Brock
definitely.
Get lost
I
on the
think they would
way,
love to join.
and we'll get everybody just all together and be like, "We're back."
Yeah, just have the online party of people. That's
Yes. Actually, that's a great idea. Just do like Halloween's gonna be weird this year for everybody.
Yeah.
Just do like a virtual Halloween party for everyone in the crypto community, and we just all just geek out together.
I'm so excited for Halloween. Like I'm hoping that it doesn't get canceled, but I'm very.
So, speaking of Halloween, and we'll like segue out with this, but now I have to ask. It is September 4th.
Yeah.
Do you have a Halloween costume in mind?
So, not really right now. But we are thinking, so like speaking of Nathan and Brock, we have a group of 7 people that we normally go out with every Halloween. And our town has a local Facebook group.
Ooh.
And for the past 2 years, we've gone as group costumes.
Oh.
So first year, everybody was in a big inflatable dinosaur costume, like just running around the town. And we've made it on the Facebook group. And then second year, we all were stormtroopers. And then one guy was Darth Vader. And then we made it on the Facebook group. So this year, we're thinking about possibly doing like Spartans or like doing some sort of medieval thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, hopefully we'll make it again. That's kind of our, it's like a silly goal, but it's kind of our goal every year. It's just something fun. Yeah.
We're all like planning our like costumes like with like new things in mind this year. I'm like, what works with a mask? What already has a mask?
Yeah.
100%. If you guys make it to the Facebook group, you have to post it on
definitely, yeah.
Instagram. We have to see the group costume now. Like everyone that's listening is like, is it gonna happen?
Is there gonna be a group?
Do the grand reveal.
Yeah.
Like of the day of Halloween, just curtain rises. This is the group costume of 2020.
Yeah.
Who was I chatting with? I was chatting with somebody the other day in the crypto community, and I was like, it's literally August 30th, and I have my costume plans.
What are you going as?
Okay, so this is a CryptidChat exclusive right here. I think only literally one other person knows except my family, who looked at me very strangely, but they were like, yeah, we saw that coming. I will be creating a costume this year, and I will be going as Mothman.
That can't. I couldn't have expected that.
Exactly. That's what I said. When I told my family, they're like, "Yeah, that's probably coming." We saw
Yeah.
that. DIY costume will also be posted on Instagram, and we'll see
Yeah. Can't wait for that.
how that
You
pans
gotta
out.
do
Or I
like
guess,
the process. You gotta do
yeah,
like a
maybe
process to build it.
acquiring the different things. Moth Woman, I guess technically
Yeah.
is more. I was like, yeah,
Now
let's do it.
you're gonna have the wings, obviously.
Yes.
Are you
very
gonna
much.
have little antennas?
Yes. That was one of the first things that I had to figure out, and I figured it out.
That's amazing.
This community is a lot more widespread than people realize it, and it extends well into costumes as well. So part of it is DIY, part of it is going to be acquired.
I need to find some DIY cryptid like channels and stuff.
Oh yes, and like Etsy and stuff, like all those. Oh, yeah. There's tons of people that create in this community. We're just a creative community.
Yeah.
Very similar interests. And I'll get like a Mothman mask.
You gotta get like. You gotta get. Here we go.
Oh.
All tangled up in my. But you gotta get like these glasses, but
yes!
red.
Yes, the wide. It's literally my glasses right now, but they're just gonna be red lenses.
Yeah.
So the Mothman eyes, the iconic big red eyes. I don't know if anyone in my neighborhood will have any idea what I am, but that's fine. It's okay.
Look at the moth lady children. Jeez.
They're like, are you some kind of monster, like a retro monster? You know, the glasses. And be like dramatically flare open my wings and be like, I'm Mothman. They're like, okay, here's the chocolate. That's exactly what's gonna happen to some of us.
We don't know what that is, but okay.
Okay. Here's an extra starburst for the effort. Right now, someone in the community, I hope, is getting inspired to do a cryptid Halloween costume.
That's what we should do for your big like Mothman extravaganza. You have like a Halloween party where all the people like dress up as their favorite cryptid on Zoom.
Wow.
That could be a great.
Please, somebody show up as the Chupacabra. Please, just spikes running down.
Yeah, they got just little like the paper cones and stuff. Just
exactly. Yes. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, are they serious?" I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see where Halloween lands for all of us.
It'll happen. That's. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen one way or another, right? Yeah. So it's right now again, CryptidChat exclusive. Halloween is gonna be.
You heard it here first.
Very lit this year in the cryptid community because we need to figure out what to do, and we're just gonna really go for it this year.
Definitely.
So I just want to say a big thank you, Carter, for stopping by and chatting about all things Mysteries Obscure, chatting about Mothman and entertaining my fangirling, for chatting about Halloween and letting us know a bit more about what it is you guys have coming. It has been an honor to have you here with us. Thank you for having me. It was fun. Super excited to see what you guys do in the future and to see the next video as well. Yeah, that's coming out pretty soon. Hopefully next week. Oh yeah. So if you're just hearing this, you have a week to subscribe to Mysteries Obscure so you can be there and see their new video. Yeah, please visit. Stop by. All right, Carter, again, thanks so much for stopping on by with us. Before we leave, any parting words for the community? Any love? Yeah, love you guys. Love the community. Stay weird. I love it. All right. Thank you.